Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Practical Mystic. Actually, my name is Maria. This time I am uploading not about tarot reading, nor anything about manifestation and energies or quantum physics. This time I am uploading just to express more about myself, what I am feeling right now. What I'm feeling right now is that I am a little bit scared of exposing myself in this video, or I actually did many times exposing myself in during my previous videos, but right this time it's like because of the trauma experience long ago, when especially when the prophets on YouTube said that I experienced a lot of spell work, had been done to me. So probably it is one of the effects that right now I experience fear or scared of exposing myself on YouTube, but I have to do it because as a promise to myself this year, in the year of Fire Horse, I have to expose myself towards something or anything that triggers my fear. Okay, and this is one of them. So it's been a long time. I haven't kept in touch with you here on YouTube, especially to my subscribers. The reason why I was not around for a long time is that like I said before, during my previous video, is that I am so busy in my work. I was working as a teacher in high school, and it's like because of this arduous job, it's like I feel totally drained to the extent that I could not even have time to upload videos on YouTube. So it's like my job is the hindrance to my passion in doing the tarot reading, for extending my desire to comfort the collective, comfort disseminating pieces of information from the universe, and inspiring the collective. So because of that pain I experienced from the past when I encountered a narcissist, I experienced narcissistic abuse to the extent that I experienced anxiety disorder after 5 years of suffering from narcissistic abuse. And after all that, I become wiser. I learned so much from the experiences. I don't have to. For now, I can tell you the specific details what about my experiences after 5 years of experiencing narcissistic abuse. Just to sum it up, that after all this, I learned so much and a lot. I became wiser, and I realized that I am stronger. That I realized that I'm strong. I am emotionally powerful and mentally strong. So instead of taking revenge to the persons who caused me so much pain, who bring havoc to my life, is that I do not take revenge. In fact, I accept it as a lesson for me to learn, to become wiser, and so that I may have something to share for other people. That when they encounter the same problem, at least I can tell them what should I do, and also to motivate them, inspire them through my experience. So that is another thing I am trying to work on. Okay, and I am grateful that at the beginning of year 2026, this year is the year of Fire Horse. It's a favor on my part because in the first place, I was also born in the year of horse. That was year 1990, and now it is still horse, but the kind of horse for 2026 is the Fire Horse. And what I understand about Fire Horse is that it gives favors to the horse collectives, but particularly the meaning of Fire Horse is actually, it's more of passion, it's more of creativity, it's more of um talent, desire. So what I understand for this year in relation to Fire Horse is that this year is feasible for the collective to showcase their talents, their creativities, their passion. It's like everybody is experiencing awakening massive awakening. They realize that they are put into a programmed society that when you go to school, you study hard, and when you finish, you get a job and then look for a job that is stable, and later on that job is actually draining your energy, and because your energy is totally drained, then you would have no money, and because you don't have money, it's like you are just living in survival mode. So if you wish to experience abundance in life, is that you have to see to it that you have plenty of energy, that you have to see to it that your job is not the kind of job that drains your energy. I believe that energy is a currency. It is also money. It is the currency of the universe. So that is why I am grateful. I came to realize that I have to do something to get out from this comfort zone. My job is already a comfort zone to me because I'm contented with the salary. It is a stable job. I am a teacher in high school. I teach with a familiar curriculum, a familiar environment, familiar school culture, familiar students. It's all a complacency to me. And it's like if I continue in this kind of comfort zone until 2026, then I will never grow. It's like, in other words, I would be totally stuck. So I decided to shift my willingness. I decided to change the course. So that is why another thing that surprises me in the year 2026, at the same time, is an answer to my desire, is like the case that we have a new principal right there on the first day of January, first school day in January. I think that was January 4, 2026. We went back to school and continue with our classes, and our principal was not around because they're having a general meeting. It is a general meeting among school principals, and one of the agenda in their meeting is the reshuffling of school principals among schools, meaning they will be changing their school stations, the shuffling of school principals among schools. So I consider it as an answered prayer, because if the principal is new to me and to the school, there is a strong possibility that my desire will be approved. And so it is. But before I consult to our school principal, I consulted first the school district supervisor. I talked to him that I am no longer satisfied in my job. This is complacent and I want to grow. So I have to go beyond this comfort zone in this kind of job. So in other words, like, I want to leave this job. So he said, no, 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 no. There must be other reason why you want to quit the job. So I revealed to him, I pour out my heart to him that the reason why is that I am so tired emotionally and mentally and physically after 5 years of experiencing narcissistic abuse. And actually, that narcissist is my co-teacher in that school. And while I talked to him, while I shared to him my experiences, I cried a lot. I cried a lot. I sobbed a lot. That was so heavy that he could feel that it was so painful. After 5 years of experiencing emotional abuse, he decided to approve my 2 months leave, and seconded also by our new school principal. So I'm grateful to God. This is actually the first time that I am grateful to God that the school principal approved my leave, seconded by also approved by the public schools district supervisor. So I'm grateful. This is actually a testimony about my experience for this year 2026, the beginning, the part of this year, the year of the fire horse. And to elaborate further about fire horse, meaning the implication to the collective is that this is the year for everybody to realize that the job that we are having right now is just a program installed by this world and it is designed to drain our energy. So if you want to experience wealth and abundance, is that you have to see to it that you still have more energy. Your energy must be boosted. You have to make sure that the kind of job that you have right now is not a job that drains your energy, because once your job drains your energy, then you are just living in a survival mode, not in the abundance mode. So that's it. I realized that I am just living in the survival mode. So I am grateful to myself that I decided to live for a while in my stable job. And another thing to be grateful, again, like I said a while ago, is that I'm grateful to my bosses that they approve my leave. At the same time, I actually went to the psychiatrist, and it is it is confirmed that I experienced narcissistic abuse. But the good thing is that at least I healed myself faster. I recover fast from that trauma, from emotional abuse. And somehow I my status in my leave is sick leave, so I can still receive my salary at the same time. I'm grateful that there is that I have my substitute teacher, who will be handling my subjects, my teaching loads and class advisory. I'm so grateful. This is the year where I can say that this is my first time to be grateful to God for everything that has happened to me within this year. This is my first time to be grateful to Him after 5 years of um abuse, after 5 years of sufferings, after 5 years of sadness, 5 years of worry, 5 years of fear, 5 years of abuse, 5 years of trauma, and all that. So at least that in year 2026 it all ends here. And um so after experiencing awakening and healing, now is the chance for me and for everybody to pursue that creative passions. Everybody everybody in this world has particular skills, skills, talents, creativity, or creative. Everybody has creative pursuits. So since this year is the year of the fire horse, the fire represents passion, creativity. So this year, aside from having that awakening, realization, now is the time for everybody to grab the opportunity in developing their talents, pursuing their creative projects, pursue their passions. So this time, I am idea skilled. So the thing I regularly do is I read, and then after reading, I write. And all these things I read are related to research. So I read researchers and draft my ideas. So I think that is my passion, and this is the time for me to pursue this passion. So you would also do the same, since everybody has the chance to pursue our respective passions. And I think my I do also have passion in do the tarot reading, since I am also a seer. I have that spiritual eyes to see energies in the cards, both oracle cards and tarot cards. So now is the time for me also to do it. So you also do the same. So I think you have talent in singing, you have talent in dancing. Now is the time for you to have boldness or audacity to showcase your talents. Expose yourself in the front of the camera and let everybody knows how talented you are in your body movement. Let everybody to be mesmerized with your voice, golden voice, and many more. I could not pinpoint other talents that everybody would have, as long as what I'm saying is that whatever God calls us to do, is that now is the time for us to do it, since this year is the fire horse. The fire represents creativity, passion, skill sets, and desire, and horse, which means movement. So there is no reason for everybody to be hindered in pursuing their passions, doing their creativities, and developing their skills. no reason for this year. Fire horse, meaning, again, it implies that there is no reason for the collective to be hindered in pursuing their passion, creativity, skills, talents. Because the fire of the horse will burn all hindrances that impedes on the way. The fire is so intense that it can burn all illusions that hinders on the way. So I hope that you understand my words. This is my first time to speak in English. I hope that everybody can understand my English. It is Filipino English, but with a little bit British accent because, I am used to communicate with my Indian friends, Pakistani friends on WhatsApp. So because I tried so hard to know how to speak in English, so I have to look for language exchange partner, and they are the ones whom I communicate with eventually on WhatsApp. So I hope that you grasp the meaning for this 2026, year 2026, which is about year of the fire horse. And in this video, I share testimony about how grateful I am regarding this year and the reasons why wasn't so active I wasn't so active long ago. So I will try my best to upload videos, even if it is not about tarot reading, even if it is not about rituals, ceremonies, or manifestations or quantum physics. So I will just upload and try my best to share my experiences, how I overcome the narcissistic abuse and how to handle the narcissist. So I hope that you're learning something in this video and you grasp something about my experiences. So again, I am Maria. See you in the next episode. Cheers.